Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Childhood Finds, and thank you so much for joining me for this video today. And today it's going to be a research video. Fair warning, guys, it's not quite as, the items aren't quite as thrilling as some of my other research videos, like my cookbooks and puzzles. I guess some people might not find those thrilling. Well, I do, but it's a lot of basic products that could be sitting in your cabinets and your cupboards in your kitchen and in your bathroom. They're things that could be collecting dust that you never ended up using. There's stuff you can find at a estate sale that's often overlooked by many other people. And these are discontinued products. So these are items that are no longer being made, or the scent was discontinued, something like that. And people get attached to items, guys. I think all of us have a few items in our lives that we think if this ever gets discontinued, I would pay up for it because it's a big part of my life. And so this is all about those kind of items where you can sell these items that no longer are sold in stores for big profit. I will say I didn't even scratch the surface on this, guys. There's so many things that are discontinued that you can sell for a profit, especially if you go into the health and beauty sector. I did a little bit into the health and beauty. I was trying to do a little bit of a variety just to give you ideas of items to look up. So this is more of an idea video. This is to give you stuff to look up and to think about. So when you see those really vintage basic items at an estate sale that are brand new that no one's looking at, you can maybe look them up and they might be worth your time to get. And so this is all what this video is about, is to share some of those items and to open you up to more possibilities. I strongly encourage you to do your own research too and to find other items as well besides just these ones. But a lot of these kind of impressed me. I tend to not look at as much at this kind of stuff either, and I try to, but it's something I kind of forget to look at when I get excited about all the other different items to research. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I think I have about 16 or 17 different items to share with you today. What I would love for you to do in the comment section for me is to put if you sold any discontinued items and what they sold for. If you want to share that, you don't have to share. I totally understand if you don't want to, but if you have something you want to share with us that you're really excited about, like you're saying this perfume that was half used sold for $300, I'd love to hear about that in the comments. So if you want to share that with all of us, that would be great. Otherwise, we're going to get right into it, and hopefully this video can give you some really fun, good, valuable things to look out for. So I will say that this research video, if you've watched my research videos in the past, this one is going to be just a little bit different. I didn't feel like doing Terapeak research and that's going to be showing sale trends and things over time. I didn't think that would be valuable for this grouping of items. So I'm just showing you ones that have sold within the last 90 days, and I'm showing you items. I'm not going to show you the absolute highest price. I'm going to show you about the average price these are selling for, and ones where multiples have sold of these in the last 90 days. So I'm always trying to give you items that are definitely out there, definitely possible to find, but I'm not going to be doing the research where I show you price trends over time for items like in some of my previous videos. But let's go ahead and start on this first one. This is a Dial Tropical Escape Bar Soap 10-pack of 4-ounce bars. This sold for $104. I do notice on a lot of these, so a lot of people have multiples, and this one, 3 available and 2 have sold. So this person's already sold more than one of these, and on some of these items, I did research them, and I would find forums where people would be just in tears talking about these items being discontinued, which I get. We all have those items we love. And so these definitely, they're important to people. So it's pretty interesting. But 10 old bars of soap sold for $104. Do factor in some of these are free shipping, but this wouldn't be that much to ship. This one blew my mind. This is Listerine Reach Gentle Gum Care Woven Floss Cinnamon Mint. 50 yards discontinued. Guys, I saw ones that weren't even in the packaging still sold. I'm sorry, I am not going to be buying any dental floss that doesn't have some sealing around it. So I was amazed that these were selling for this. So this sold for $55, and they sold 4 of these, and there's many of these sold out there in multi-packs, etc. This is, I don't have anything to say about this. I don't have anything to say about dental floss being worth $55. So let's go to the next one. This is another Listerine, and this is Listerine Healthy White Restoring Clean Mint 32 ounce. This one expired in 2023, and I know I looked at multiple listings of this. There is ones that expired in January of 2023, a year and a half ago from this video date, and they were selling for so much money. And this lot sold for $132. It's 2 of them, so you're getting some more value, about $132 because this one has been discontinued. Now we've got some cleaning supplies. We have Pledge Clean It Floor Cleaner Rain Shower Scent, lot of 2, 32 ounces. This sold for $125 for the 2-pack, guys. And I just want to put into perspective, that's 64 ounces of liquid they're selling. And that's almost $1 an ounce on cleaning liquid. And they paid shipping. Wow. A lot of these I definitely didn't know anything. I didn't know about. A couple I had heard of before, but it's definitely really interesting to see all these different items. You never know what will sell, guys. That's why I do these research videos, because there's so many things that all of us still don't know. I've been doing this for years now, and there's still so many things I'm learning about, which is why I love what I do. And this is Yankee Candle. So a lot of you guys know that Yankee Candle's discontinued scents are going to be valuable. But I just included this one just to reiterate it, or if you hadn't heard of that before. But I've seen used Yankee Candles go for big money before, the discontinued scents. So it all depends. And this is the new Yankee Candle Country Heather 22 ounce floral scent. I think I even have a couple Yankee Candles in my store that are discontinued that I'm just waiting for the right buyer. I think I have one for $50 and one for $35 or $40. Just wait for the right buyer. But some of these are really popular and they'll sell really fast. But yes, even ones that have already been burned, some will sell for good money. So keep your eye out for those Yankee Candles and look them up when you see them out there. All of these aren't scrolled right. So this is going to be a 4-pack of Clorox Triple Action Dust Wipes, Interlocking Weave, 20 wipes per box. That means there are 80 wipes in this, guys, and it sold for $94.99 with free shipping. It's more than $1 a wipe. And I did look this one up just because I was curious. So they still have something like this, but it's not quite the same. And yeah, I looked up in forums where people were saying it just doesn't compare, it's not the same, and that's totally accurate. All of us that are, a little bit older are starting to say those things where we're like, it's not as good as when it was made back in my day. Like, I find myself saying that kind of stuff. I mean, especially like my video game stuff, my consoles, like my N64, I could throw that into the road. I could beat it with a stick and it would still be working because it pretty much went through that when I was young. But like I went through multiple GameCubes, I went through multiple Wiis. Things are definitely kind of more made to not last. So I can definitely see that on some aspects. And then let's go to our next one. Here's some more in the health and beauty sector. And this is Tresemme Deep Clean and Replenish Shampoo, 28 ounces, discontinued. It's a lot of 2 of them, and they sold for $74.75 for both of them. And again, I tried to pick the kind of average sales for a lot of these. I didn't try to pick the highest ones. I didn't try to pick the highest sale or the lowest either, but just kind of right in the middle. But multiples of these have sold. And here's some more shampoo. This is Neutrogena, the anti-residue shampoo for all hair types. This is 2 6 fluid ounce bottles. This is 12 ounces of liquid, and it sold for $100. And this one here, you can see they had 2 lots of that, and they sold both of them. So this one I saw had a really good sell-through rate. A bunch have been sold, and just a couple are listed. Here's kind of the Bath and Body Works. So Bath and Body Works ones, there's quite a few of those that can be valuable. And this is a Bath and Body Works Dark Amber Body Lotion for Men, 2 bottles of it. And this sold for $100. And yeah, definitely look up the Bath and Body Works, especially if they're new and they're retired scents. People get attached to those scents and then they want to keep using them. So this is $100. And then I just wanted to show you this, one more of them, and it's another 2 Bath and Body Works Butterfly Flower Body Lotion from the Signature Collection. And this one sold for $70.95 for both of them. One thing to factor in, definitely on items that are having those expiration dates, you really need to include those. I really didn't include any food in this research video because there are some discontinued foods that will sell, but you can't sell, I know you can't sell expired food, I believe, on eBay. I don't know if that qualifies to expired products though. So definitely keep that in mind. And this next one here is Whisk Laundry Detergent Deep Clean Plus Oxy Complete, $55.99 that it sold for, and this, a ton of them had sold. Then here we have a Bona wood furniture polish. It's 2 packs and 16 ounces, and this one sold for $100 this lot. And you can see they have multiple listed, and one has sold. Here we have Mr. Clean Magic Reach Scrubbing Tub and Shower, 8 refill pads. I like a lot of the Mr. Clean products, so I definitely get it, but I probably wouldn't pay that much for this. But it sold for $60, and I can see that they had multiple quantities of this, and they've sold them both. This one wasn't letting me pull up a specific listing. It was just showing me product reviews. But this is going to be a Veno Clear Complexion Daily Facial Cleansing Pads. And it's 28 pads in this container. And I just looked this up on the website too. And it's definitely been discontinued. And a lot of people really like this. So it's selling for around the $60 to $70 range. Some will go a little higher, but usually a single bottle is around $60 to $70 or so. This one was pretty wild. I'd never seen these before, and they're Bounty with Dawn 50% more large rolls, water activated paper towels. This is just 3 rolls of paper towels, and it sold for $60, and multiples of these had sold. I saw one where it was an open pack had sold, and they're selling for about 20 a piece, 20 a roll, guys. And I mean, I know that myself, they're not super valuable, but I found some vintage Kleenex toilet paper at an estate sale for really cheap, and those are eventually going to sell. I have like movie prop in my title, but they're like a floral print on the toilet paper, but they're going to sell for like 25 bucks. So this vintage kind of paper products too will sell. This one was pretty wild. I don't know. This must be a real good product because this is an Ezo Denture Cushions Pink 15 Lower Heavy Vacuum Grip. It's 1 box. And there makes old dentures fit like new again. So a temporary aid to hold loose dentures. And I could definitely see this being a valuable product. I just can't imagine paying that much for it. But a ton of these had sold for this. This sold for $300, and they've sold multiple. So they had 3 more available, and they've already sold 2 of them. And all of these were selling for the $300 to $400 range. So definitely look for this one. This one I think quite a few people know about too. It's the Pampers Baby Wipes pop-up containers. And I don't believe they do any sort of pop-up containers anymore, but I think what I remember is a lot of people like these for crafts and stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know a lot of people like to use these containers, or maybe they do use them for wipes still, and they like them for that factor. But this one was a brand new one that sold for $35.95. You can also sell empty ones of these guys, not for a ton of money, but you know, $10, $15, especially if they're themed, like there's Disney princesses or Mickey Mouse, things like that. If they're themed, those will sell. This is a lot of 3 packs of 20 each saran cutting sheet, brand new, sealed. And this listing sold for $58.99 for 3 of them. I'm seeing just single ones selling for the about $20 range, but I see them sell all the time. So this one I've definitely kind of I've been looking out for because I've known about it for a while, but haven't found any yet. And then this one's a Gold Bond medicated baby powder, cornstarch plus triple action relief. It's 4 ounces of baby powder, and it sold for $60. And then we just have one more, guys. This is a quicker video because these items, I mean, there's not really so much research going into them like some of my other videos. This is just to share a bunch of different ones with you so that you can start to look for discontinued items yourself. And this is 2 Bounce Dryer Sheets Sweet Dreams scent. And the 2 packs of them sold for $45.99. So guys, again, quick video for me actually, especially a research video. I have a couple other research videos in the works, but hopefully this is a good one to tide you over till the next ones are released. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.